Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you are having a good night. Back after a little bit of few days. Had some stuff going on, but I'm super, super excited to be back and on stream with you guys. Turn that off. There we go. Alrighty, and we are playing Edwin's Avar Red combo deck, which it looked really, really cool, so I wanted to try it, to be honest. He plays things like Dogfight and Nimian Strike so that the turn Avar flips, you can just do like a ton of damage if they have a bunch of units, which is really cool. He also plays like Unleash Rage and Sorceress Blast in order to get Avar out like as soon as possible, rather than having to wait till like turn 7 or whatever. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I definitely wanted to try it out. He said sometimes he's hit for like 20 damage in one turn. Same kind of with like the Arm to the Teeth and stuff. Hi Juan, hope you're having a good night. So yeah, I'm really, really hyped. I'm not completely sold in the top end. Kelleran seems like it might not be as great in this deck, and there's no Yoda, which is really interesting to me. But I definitely want to try it out. One thing that's optimal with getting the multiple force triggers off is obviously you play Avar with Fortress Vader, so you can like get force a bunch of times. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this works. Hopefully, oop, that's not what I want to do. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I have something pressing on my keyboard. There we go. Alright, let's get into some games. Poe Dameron to start. Interesting. Poe Dameron Data Ball. I know some people have started picking him up a little bit. I'm not completely convinced, to be honest, but it might be good against us, to be fair. Okay, so no turn 1. I mean, I guess we could do this, but I don't think that's good enough. So we'll mulligan this. Well, let's put these down. We don't have a turn 1 play again, though, which is kind of unfortunate. How many turn 1s are we playing? Matron, Brawler, Consular? Is that it? Ooh, only 9? That's really greedy. I guess we could have... Oh, no, that's Unleash Rage, not the 3 damage one. There's a Sorcerer's Blast. Okay, okay. Let's get rid of the Lightsaber. We will... I guess this gets... Oh, no, it goes up 1 if there's a pilot, so we need to blow it up now. Let's get rid of that. Juan says this deck is fun, but hopefully you don't face off against Cad Red. Why? Is there something about Cad Red that's like really good about it or something? Into it? Poe's probably going on that X-Wing. I would assume. Yeah, can't do much about that right now. Another dog fight. Probably just gonna put Eathcoth down. The problem I have here is he's obviously not gonna be playing very many ground units, so we're actually gonna have a hard time with like Avar doing silly combos and stuff. And that was definitely one thing too, is I don't know how we fare against space. Oh, legal authority. Interesting. Well, we just claim then. Interesting that he captured my 0 cost here. Do we have anything that just, like, blows up units? Not really. It's just, like, Sorceress Blast. I feel like I want to put, like, some Strike True or something in here. We could... Oh, well, we can kill that pretty easy. Let's take this out. And I think we're actually going to do a silly play here. We're going to play another Eathcoth. Defeat this so we can get our ramp. Maybe I should... No, I need the force there. Actually, we can do this. Can we deploy? Because we've used... Yeah, well, I've used the force twice. This is hilarious. So we can do that trigger, and now we've used the force twice, so we can deploy Avar. That's funny. That's so good. I still don't know how we deal with that X-Wing, but we're doing a lot of damage now. It just counters all my plays? Okay, fair enough. This has just become a ridiculous race. That Nimin strike Eathcoth into a Avar flip on 7 is so funny, though. I flipped Avar on his 5. That's so crazy. He's sitting there going, how does that work? I didn't think about the fact that you could also use the Nimin strikes like that. That really is really good in here. Cham. Okay, well, that is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I guess we just drop the resupply carrier then? And then we can unleash rage. We'll give Avar plus. And I think we just hit base. I don't think we care that much. We can Sorceress Blast. We'll just blow this up. Ooh, Kiadi is really nice. I wish we could play both of these, but I think we need to draw more. Although I guess Mace kills the X-Wing. Do I even care? Like, he'll do 10. I'll do... I don't know which one I'm supposed to resource. I guess we could resource neither. Maybe that's the play. Well, it still takes us like 2 actions, right? They have initiative. So I think we do this. Because I guess if we draw like a Nimin strike off this, we can get our extra overwhelm again. And I think we might be able to just kill. Oh, interesting. That's fine. I'll take my damage. Owen says, ooh, spicy. It's your list, I'm pretty sure. Okay, okay. What do I have in here? Arm to the teeth? I think we take our damage here. Yeah, because they have to trade. Get our draw. They have to claim. Yep, so we'll play Jedi in hiding. And I think we actually... Wait, how much is this? 4? Oh, it's 4, so we can't play it, but that's fine. Where's Dogfight 2 again? Yeah, same thing. No reason to resource either of these. That should just be game. Unless they have something fancy I don't know about. Hey, I'm allowed to appreciate my own list. Dude, you missed the crazy play. Turbo Laser Salvo. I mean, that's fine. We'll just play this. He has to claim. Oh, or we can just win. Buddy, you don't have anything that clears us for 1. Yep. GG. Well, that's 1-0. Edwin, did you see the play where I double Eathcoth in a turn because of Nimin Strike? And then I flipped Avar because we had done 2 Eathcoths and went up to 7. It was pretty wild. Quinlan. This might be a little tricky, although I guess we do have a lot of draw. Tarkin Town is it? Oh. Okay. Edwin says, yeah, that's one of my favorites. It was pretty good. Boba Green. There's so many people playing this at my locals. You know what? Let's keep this and we'll just Sorceress Blast on 1. We'll do this. Town is a bad matchup for Avar, kind of weird. So whenever I see people do that, I kind of just assume that they, they like only want to play meta decks or something like that. I don't know how I feel about coloring. Silencer? That's fine, we'll just play Obi-Wan. We probably don't need 2 matrons. Don't really have a great play this turn, unfortunately. Ooh, Vader. I feel like the deck needs more space. Think of our top 2 to tourney over the weekend. Don't know if it won. That's pretty crazy. I'd love to see their list. We'll take our damage, I suppose. Doesn't really matter here, so we'll just pass. Don't need more Obi-Wans, that's for sure. I kind of want to play Resupply, too. I guess, is there a universe we should have kept that Obi-Wan and played it so we could draw? Maybe? You're right, I found the deck can use a bit of space too. Yeah, it needs something. That or it needs more ways to hit across board. Like Strike True maybe? That could be interesting. I have like nothing to do this turn. That's really unfortunate. I wonder if they're gonna Vader their own super laser. Can they do that? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. Man, we have to claim. That's so unfortunate. Open fire. Rude. Are they gonna put the Boba Fett on the ground? I would if I were them. Yeah, that's probably a mistake on their part, honestly. I don't think it's gonna matter, but... Unleash Rage is a force card as well. Yeah, that just doesn't help that much right now. Because we're going into 6. We can only force twice, basically, because we don't even have a force unit. So, like, we can flip Avar next turn, but it's probably going to be too late. Let's see. Turn it into a draw? Oh, is it draw a card? Oh, that counts for a matron? Oh, I never knew that. I thought it was a force unit. Okay, that's fair. I never realized that worked off of events. That's kind of neat. Rex combo. Oh boy, the 2 combo decks. Let's just face off. This will be interesting. Alright, so we got turn 1 Brawler. Do this, I guess? That way we always have a turn 2 play? It works off throw as well. That's kind of cool. Think Avar would work with a clone synergy? Is there something about it that would be good with clones? one? Like, is there a reason to go for that angle? All of the little guys coming down. What is learned? Why is this not a force card? I guess we could just use Yo's lightsaber here. See what they do. We could Yoda's lightsaber and then Nimin strike here and take out a bunch of things. Or I guess hypothetically we could play Caretaker Matron instead for Ethkoth draw next turn. Do I like that better than Yoda's lightsaber? This is definitely the more... Heals off the base too. It seems nice. Plus then if we want to, we can Nimin strike if they put something else big into play. Like that. Do I want a Nimin strike here? I don't need to. We're gonna hold off. Matron's not bad. Ethkoth's probably better though. Yeah, we need to be proactive because otherwise this deck's gonna run us over. What was that? That's fine. I don't think so. I mean, the ability lets us up to the 4 stack. I get the whole spamming units, just using Jedi Easy Ramp, bringing down the cost of cards could make it work. Yeah, I think you want to stay with something Force specific though, because that's one of like Avar's best things, is the fact that like she gains Force on command. So you can't be locked out of it, which is really nice. Kellerin, we can't Kellerin this turn. So it's probably like Obi-Wan plus Jedi in hiding. What did I resource? Maybe it was Caretaker Matron plus Sorceress Blast, honestly. Thinking with General's Blade too. I could see General's Blade. But like if you're going General's Blade, you need to have more like units and less like events. So you get less combo-y. Interesting. Let's do this and see what they do. Are they just going to trade both in? So I'm fine with that. That really cuts down on the units. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Interesting they're not playing the Deploy Droids base either. It's just Rex. I guess, you know, that effect is pretty solid. Okay, so we could double force this turn. And we could deploy Avar. But I think playing Kellerin is better. Maybe Avar's better and we Kellerin next turn? I wish they'd included a card that gives you ambush while using the Force in command. I mean, it's only the one in Cunning, right? That's the only one. If they hit us with whatchamacallit, it's gonna hurt a lot here, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Because it'll give everything +3/+3, right? Yeah. So maybe we do go for the Unleash Rage here. I'm gonna do it. If I took out Kellerin Burke, does that mean does the list have Obi-Wan in it? I mean, Obi-Wan's just a good turn 3 play. I'm pretty sure it does. Not having Yoda is pretty weird, though, I think. In a 4-screen deck, I feel like you just want Yoda as your top end. Interesting, interesting. So we will do this. Use our force. And then that gives us our Avar flip. We'll just deploy her. I don't think we need to use her to get force or anything weird, and then we can kill whatever we want here. So she goes up to 7, right? Yeah. Essentially ambush on the force only better, yeah. Greg, good evening, Feds. Good evening, Greg. Did I just blow up one of these clone troopers, I guess? Sure. Why not? I don't think we need resupply carrier anymore. Definitely taking out Shakti, though. She is crazy good if you let her get going. And then, yeah, we'll just play the color in. Oh, what is this? Overpower? 7 damage worth? That's fine. Hey, we even found the Obi-Wan. Yoda costs too much? It's only 1 more than coloring. Oh, are you guys talking about a different deck? Am I just insane? Alright. Sure, we'll put that down. Let's do this. Take out one of these. Just want to make sure we don't, like, lose to damage randomly or something weird. Double gain Unity Purse is so stressful. Well, they're not playing the, like, big combo version because they don't have the right base for that. Do I want to dogfight one of these? Sure, we'll use it with Mace, though. Yeah, this one's over. So, like, they could have Unity of Purpose that one turn and done a pretty good amount of damage, but I think they still would have lost. Because the way I played it, we still could have traded into one of them. So we would have taken a good chunk, but it wouldn't have, like, killed us. I don't know which space unit I would play, though. Maybe it would just be the ambush guy, the 3-cost ambush. Alternative to ambush Yoda would cost too much. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. I mean, we have double Unleashed Rage. Maybe we just go, like, hyper aggro here. Like, turn 1 Infused Brawler, turn 2 Jedi in hiding? Oh, we got a ground unit to start. Oh, it's this version. Interesting. I'm gonna keep this Do or Do Not in case we want it. Attack of the friendly droid deals damage equal to its HP instead of its power. Well, that's really obnoxious. Huh. I haven't seen this version go around, the droid version. Another shuttle? Excuse me. Ow. Alright, well, this is going very poorly. Blue leader, that's a good address. Trust me, I've been through quite a lot of permutations. Oh, I believe you, 100%. I mean, I guess maybe, honestly, could you just run bombing runs in the main here? Maybe that's the answer. Oh, it's an action to do that. Interesting. Geez, why aren't these the deal 1 damage? That would have been so much easier. What does this do again? The double win play? Oh god, he's gonna get his Han flip here too. Yeah, we're cooked. Dude had perfect draws? Yeah, I don't think we win this. Like, what could we even draw at this point? I don't think there is anything. You know what? I tell you what we didn't need. A third Unleashed Rage. That's game over for sure. I think the daughter would work well. Ooh, that's interesting, actually. I kind of like that idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. We'll play a couple more before, but I think I've got some ideas for a few things I want in here. We'll keep this. Okay, we have Sorcerer's Blast at least this time. I don't know how I feel about Infused Brawler. I've never really liked this card. Nimmin is just not good. Because they're never going to play any ground units. Okay, I'm glad I played it this way this time. The daughter does work well against aggro, especially if they don't know about clearing your side of the board. Well, it just helps with, like, space spam shenanigans, right? Because they can't clear your side of the board then. Yeah. So for decks like this, it would be really good. We don't need 2 matrons. I mean, the good news is they haven't really played anything large yet. What was this? Why did it come in hidden with an experience? What is this thing? Gains hidden, gave an experience token and a shield to it. Weird. Okay, I think... So let's see. I think we still Sorceress Blast. I should have done it on the TIE Fighter. I think we're cooked. After the lace in the Discord, 3 lessons is so overlooked. Interesting. Did you just put it in there? Ba, 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 ba. We got like force throws and stuff in there now. Could you shoot me could you put a link to the whatchamacallit in the thing, Edwin, so I don't have to completely remake the deck? A link to the SWU database. Dang, you keep getting low-cost units? I mean, I don't think it matters, honestly. They're gonna kill me this turn, and there's not anything I can do about it. Like, I guess I could have Kiadi Mundi'd instead there, but... We don't have anything to run Ethkoth into or anything either, so it's just, like, rough. Yeah. Force Throw does feel like it would help, too. Alright, let's take a look at what Edwin just put in the chat. Am I... Edwin, I see the deck list, but I don't see the link. Do you have a link for the SWU database? Bombing Run would wipe this though? Yeah, for sure. Ah, there it is. Of course, right as I just hit the thing. Alright, we'll play one more with this then, and then we'll switch it up. It's just me. I want to play Bombing Run and main deck in every red deck because I'm so sick of Vader space and stuff. This actually seems quite solid. Okay, Jacob Matron, why aren't you a force unit? Thrawn W? So I was trying to figure out how to post it. You're good, don't worry about it. I don't actually need force right here, so we'll just pass. Nah. Interesting that they didn't have a turn 1 play in a deck that should, like, have a billion turn 1 plays. So as Vader is the very color except yellow? What do you mean? Oh, every color except yellow. It's almost like everyone likes Vader. There's a Sorcerer's Blast. That's pretty nice. We could just go double Caretaker into Jedi Consular. That would be quite funny. You know, I like that idea. We're gonna do that. Because Consular retriggers Obi-Wan too. Okay, we're still gonna do this, but I think we're gonna kill that. I don't like that much damage coming at me. Force Throw. Sure, you can take one. Enjoy. Oh, they don't even have a forced unit out. What the heck? We'll pass. Yeah, I think we play the Ethkoth over the Matron. Although this turn we're going to play Resupply Carrier. Vader isn't very cunning, I guess. Yeah. This card at this moment is not so good. Resupply Carrier goes off, which is very nice for us. I don't think I want to bother with a Nimin Strike here. I don't really want to swing into the Chirrut either. Although I guess it doesn't have force right now. Let's just do this. It's fine. The Arm to the Teeth down. Maybe cunning in his fight choreography, but that's about it. I feel like Vader's attacks aren't even cunning. They're just like slamming things into people, right? So we could force once here. I don't think we have a second way to use force, which is fine. I think I'd rather... Oh, I'm dumb. Using the force once with this is fine because we're going to get to ramp. So that gives, lets us flip Avar, which will take out the Chirrut. Oh, something's dying. Obi-Wan? We only have white dark side, right? Yeah. There's no reason to grab a force here. Nope, we'll just deploy Avar. We'll take out Chirrut. And then I think we're just gonna Nimin Strike away the Thrawn. Do we want to do that? I mean, either way we're doing this, right? And this. Is it worth them in striking now? That means Obi-Wan can trade with her. But I think that's fine. We didn't do anything, right? Yeah, we didn't. That's fine. Honestly, at this point, might as well do that. Pre-Vader Anakin was kind of cunning. I guess that's fair. Really? Can we just kill him now? 11, 19, 20. 23 is more than enough. Okay. I guess we could have put Arm to the Teeth down first. Sure, that can go away, fine. Let's swing with this. Yeah, it's definitely game. Attack here, give something +2. Swing here, swing here. Sort of the whole overpower slamming people when he came Mr. Robot. I feel like he fought like that in like episode 3 too, didn't he? Let's see. Let's try. This is the fancy new version. Let's see here. Infused Brawler's still there. Adigala. Oh, we got Timely now. Nimbus Strike's still there. Dogfight still there. Force Throws. Some construct. A whole bunch of lightsabers. Holy smokes. Ethkoth, Kiadi. I don't really like Damyon Master, but I'm willing to give him a shot. I've never really liked that card. Oh. Interesting that I made a copy of it. Oh, that's not what... Wait, what? Why am I... What? Hold on, that's not the right deck. This is... Hi, Panda. Only Kid Anakin was cunning, lol. Now this is pod racing. There we go. That can be the cunning. Oh no, there is a cunning. I guess that's technically... There's a cunning Anakin. The little kid Anakin is cunning. Not a leader, but... this looks good enough. The lightsabers are really solid with Dogfight and Nimbus Strike. Can get a lot of value. That makes sense. You hit copy, not paste. Hey, if I can't do math, I can't use computers either. I don't think I'm going to bother with a Dogfight now. We can go Brawler into Lightsaber, which is probably going to be very hard for them to deal with. Because that'll give it Sentinel, too. Guess cunning doesn't mean creative? Yeah, right? But yeah, little kid Anakin is yellow. Or is cunning. Another Nimbus Strike. A Force Throw is pretty good, too. Man, I hate to get rid of the resupply carrier. That helps us get to Avar quicker, but I kind of like the rest of these options. Guess we don't need this right now. More Sly. I always thought about it as like Trixie. Lightsaber throw. That's pretty lame of ya. Oh, we got an Ethkoth, though. That's really good. I have to tell you, I'm really liking Sorceress Blast. That's really crazy in this deck. They are so eyeing up a Force Throw at me right now. That he passes. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Force Throw me. I know you want to do it. Yeah, there it is. I think we throw the Constructed Lightsaber. I want to keep the other card. And this still lets us kill Marin next turn. With our ramp. Translates to lunch as a mathematician or a computer scientist. It's true. I am the big dumb sometimes. gives us our ramp. Fortunately, we can't play resupply carriers still. But we can grab 2 cards. Sorcerer Blast amazing if you can get the Force, and obviously Avar can. Being able to do it on turn 1 is very good. That's like, I think, why it's so good. That's a little spooky. We can't kill them with Force Throw. I don't think we want a second Consular for any reason. Dooku's pretty annoying. I don't have a good way to use double force here, do I? Yeah, because that comes in rest. I mean, so our 2 plays are play Infused Brawler or play Resupply Carrier. Pick another 6. I guess that's not the end of the world. Because now we can gain force now, and then we can first action play Infused Brawler, which does let us... Double Dogfight. Is Dogfight or Force Throw better? I guess they don't have that many cards, so... Interesting that they swung with that first. That actually surprises me. We're going to have to clear board here. Yeah, because that's going into base. I mean, I guess we can force throw them now. We have a force unit. So we'll take the shield off then. That's not great. Only 2 damage. That's really unfortunate. I think that means we don't win. We can't clear everything. Yeah, because Ruthless Raider kills us too. Yeah, no. We needed, like, something else to turn before this. It's like Avar can kill and kill, but we can't clear this, and it just kills us anyways. Liam is here, fresh from spider fighting. That sounds horrifying. That 2 damage goes in space? I don't think it didn't matter, Edwin, because if we killed that, they had enough damage to kill us. We were at 27. So if we kill the raider in any way, we just lose. Osseous. I don't know why that looks like a wild word in my chat. Like, there's nothing directly wrong with it. It just looks crazy. It looks like it should be, like, flagged somehow. Ah, man, I want all these cards. I guess we play Ethcot this turn, if we can. And we can't. Oh, sure, we'll take this out, I guess. Busiest? Busiest? I definitely read that real sketch. Another impossible situation? Yeah. I mean, this is fine, though. We'll just play Ethcot this turn. Plays an Ahsoka. I guess we'll get rid of the General's Blade. I don't think we need it right now. Are they gonna Qui-Gon the Ahsoka? No, they're not. In that case, we'll kill her. Bustiest is in a lot of my Hunger Games / Twilight fanfics. Nozzle, that is a wild sentence. What do you mean it's in your fanfics? I really want them to tap out because I want to play this Kiadi and re-get the Force, but I don't trust them not to kill Ethkoth. Okay, that works. So now we can draw 2, we can trigger this, and we can pass. Ooh, what do we want here? Constructed is so nice on the Kiadi right now. I guess we don't need the draw currently. Yeah, that's fine. Although I guess could we have 1, 2, 3... Hypothetically, we could have Avar'd this turn if we kept this. It would have had to go perfect though. Maybe we should have tried for it. Because we get this here. That's 1. Oh, we can still try for it. Oh, no, we can't. Wait, 1, 2. No, yeah, we can. We just need 1 more. That's easy. No, we get a Var flip this turn. Thankfully, I was spiting Drowners and Grounded 2 not in real life, but winter's almost over, so soon it will be both. That's funny. Let's do this first. And then we can finish him off with a Sorceress Blast. And then we can flip Avar. Yeah, Ethkoth dying counts as 2 ramps for the purpose of Avar deploy. Yeah, I always forget about that. Spider whacking shovels, that's pretty good. Ooh, we could put a lightsaber on her too? She's gonna be thick. Large Avar. Ooh, and we got Yoda coming down too. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Honestly, Rolled Up Magazine does job the best. That's funny. That's fine. We'll just do a casual 10. Ka-chunk. Do we drop Yoda here still? Yeah, fine. Why not? Don't be a bore. He wants a proper shovel. I guess if he has another Qui-Gon. Oh, Depa? Yeah, it's fine. So you can do this and then kill with Mace Windu, even if they play another unit. Play Mace, trigger this, which also triggers that. Ooh, this Yoda's getting a lightsaber. Dude, this saber stuff is wild. If they're not playing blue, it feels so good. Oh, thank you, Microsoft Defender Summary. Oh, it's wonderful. Depa. And they're dead. God, Yoda's such a crazy card. I gotta figure out a competitive deck to play with Yoda. The card's just too strong to be like as not played as it is. I'm thinking about trying Yoda Green. And I've got some pretty silly things I want to try with it. I had a draft today, and someone played a card I didn't even know existed. And I'm like, this card would be perfect in Yoda. We'll mulligan this. It's much better. Timely can go down, and we don't need 2 Kiadis. Part of me thinks we should have kept that Sorceress. Just done that turn 1. Okay, I said I don't need 2 Kiadis. Yoda Sharud is a nasty combo? Oh yeah, for sure. I basically pull out sabers against blue for games 2 and 3. Deck just has so much draw, it just feasts. That's pretty crazy. Which card never existed? Imprisoned? I will let you know after this game. It's a green event. That's a 1 cost. From the new set. This, following the path. Look at the top 8 for 2 force units, reveal them, and put them on top of the deck in any order. So you can use that to stack cards. I think we're General's Blading. Yeah. So you can use that to stack cards, and then now you're my only hope then. Which is pretty wild. Because normally, like, Burden of Masses is also a fun card. It's just the fact that, like, it's another way to play You're My Only Hope. Which is, like, the most broken card in the deck. What is this? Put a force unit from your discard on the bottom of your deck. Yeah, this card's pretty solid. But, like, just the fact that, like, I could put Luke on top of my deck with this. And then play it on 6. Like, that's pretty good. Toss OP Owen in there with a boot. Dude, Owen's the best card in the game. Force Choke. Well, that's annoying. I think we're just playing Kiati this turn. I guess it's hypothetically... Or do we wait? Do we wait and see... Because if we play Kiati now... I think we're going to pass, actually. Because if they play a space unit, I want to be able to blow it up. Without them being able to put Boba Fett on it. Yep, that's why we waited. Just... Because we don't want them to have a Boba flip there. And we can just play an Infused Brawler. Going into 5, we can't use Mace yet, but we're probably going to want to use him at some point here. I can't put Luke on top of my Avar. The card definitely doesn't exist. Dude, that's like half of my deck. Alright, well that's annoying. I don't have a way to clear that. It's about to get a large boba on it. I should have attacked with Infused Brawler there. Missing out on some damage. That was a little bit of a misplay. Well, we don't really want more Daimyon Masters, but it's what we got. Okay, deck. I don't need any more of those. Yeah, we're cooked, though. Playing my deck better than I do, many thanks. I'm trying. This deck, any of these, like, space decks is gonna have a problem with. Just because, like, how do you deal with this? You need to put some, what is it? Kit Fisto's Ether Sprites in here. That would be really good. Ducks fly together. Thanks, Liam. I like that. Maybe the smart... it's fine. We'll just do this. We're dead anyways. Yeah, because, like, the deck has no way to stop, like, this Boba shenanigan stuff. No way to stop, piloting leaders. Open a box of shadows last weekend with friends. Still no Hotshot Blasters or Mauls. Heartbreaking. Hotshot Blaster's, like, the best thing you can pull out of there now, too. Sure. Why not? Jeez, and a gunship. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of tweaking here. Because I'm sick of losing these space decks. Putting some of these in. I'm gonna take one dogfight out. One do or do not out. One General's Blade out. I know it's painful, I know. Did a Supreme Snoke, though? That's pretty good. That's solid. Hotshots and crates have a lot of value out of shadows. Oh, I always forget crate is in that. And then I want to play... Okay, what other space stuff do we have? Black one's interesting. Vector wouldn't be terrible. Let's put some blue leaders in. And then I want to play... What was the other card? Oh. Not Grogu. What's the other... What's the Wookiee Jedi? I always forget his name. Space card that defeats upgrade? Yeah, for sure. Snoke, 2 evacuate and a finalizer? Ooh, that's pretty rough. 2 evacuates is hard. Gunji, there we go. I always want to call him Grogu, even though I know that's wrong. Oh, was he already in here? Oh, you probably have him on the side. Yep. I just don't like Infused Brawler, honestly. It's nothing wrong with the card. It's just a personal preference thing. Adi, Blue Leader, Ether Sprite. 52. What do I want to take out? I don't like Danyon Master like at all. That's coming out. I've literally never been a fan of that card. Especially when you already have so much other draw. Alright, let's give this a shot. Been playing with a lot of best of ones, so sideboard is just ideas. That's fair. Gunji is way stickier than Infused Brawler. Yeah, it's just... If I'm ever playing this, I'm always playing Gunji. Especially if you want to play, like... He goes really good with the sabers, too. Because he just gets so massive. Value drops once you attack with him, which really stinks. Yeah, he just trades badly. Infused Brawler at 449 turn 1. So it is, but it doesn't like trade with things like you think it would. This should be safe. What is this? Wingman Victor 3. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind how that went. I don't mind that at all. He also doesn't trigger General's Blade? Yeah. When you play a late game Gunji with a lightsaber, it's soul crushing being on the opposite end. There's just a lot of neat things you can do with it, honestly. And like on turn 1, nothing really gets rid of 5 health, like in the whole game. Pretty much the only thing is Force Choke, and like, are they really gonna Force Choke you? Don't really need 2 resupplies, right? This Gar is playing very slow. Like, very slow action, slow damage-wise, not, like, slow playing. So frequent Gar player, Katsu is the bane of my damn existence. Yeah, I just put R2 in my Ray deck because of 5 HP. Yeah, it matters a lot. Like, lots of things do 4, but not much does 5. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, we have our Avar flip this turn. I think we're going to go here and then Sorceress blast the shield off. I guess that means... No, we always do this first because it trades off a unit. We haven't taken too much damage, so we should just, like, be fine here. We might actually do Red Leader with Sorceress Blast so that Avar can take care of Gar. Oh, we have Yoda this turn, too. Interesting. What is the best way to do this? Because if we blast, we can't play Yoda, but we have double Nimon Strike. So this has to be the correct way to do it. It means they're going to get an attack with Gar. Oh, Anakin. That's actually optimal. Because that means we can deploy now. So we can kill Gar here. We can blue leader. This takes out Iden, and then we can Nimon Strike away the Anakin. And now we have Yoda's coming, so like we should be good now. I don't think we need the Nimon anymore. Got you with Constructor Brain, hold off a small army? Yeah, for sure. He's gone in about 6 months, so you got that for you. Then again, Gar is also gone. Yeah, that's true. We'll hit with Red Leader. I think we still drop the Yoda here. Just for the healing. Don't need Goth anymore. Ooh, they got a Vader play coming? That's a little annoying. So we can do 4 with the Yoda. Is that the play? Or we could ambush in the Yoda, funnily enough. That kills. I think I'm going to do that because it's funny. It's probably not good, but it is funny, so I'm going to do it. That was a brutal clear. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I wonder how it would feel if the next leader defeat card costs 5 instead of 6, but he only defeated leaders. Interesting. Only defeating leaders. Thank you for doing it because it's funny. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, you gotta do the funny thing. This is only bad if he has like a maul, which it doesn't look like he had. I guess we do this now then. Ambush and then we can move it down. Just so he doesn't give a shield to anything. Well, that doesn't do anything at all. Now I feel pretty safe doing this. Oh yeah, he is extra screwed. Once again, cause it's funny. Oh, that uses force too. I always forget about that. That gets a Yoda. Dual wielding Yoda coming in hot. Just casual 10-13. That's not enough to kill Yoda. Boop. They've only got 2 left, but we can just deploy a bunch of stuff here. Oh, there we go. The itty bitty OB. Go wide and win. Against Gar and stuff like that, going wide is really good. If you go tall, they have some weird... Like, Blue Darkside has a lot of weird answers to going tall. Rematch looks like just whelming barrage. Just okay barrage. Over medium barrage. There we go. I like that one. Oh, he didn't want the smoke. He said, "Nah, I can't take it." Underwhelming barrage even. Help Colossus. This will be interesting. Having a super laser blast is pretty bad for Avar, but we'll give it a shot. Don't want second. Well, you know, they might blow it up. Let's get rid of this and this. What a twist! 10 things I hate about you, Liam. Well, that's a bit rude. So we're definitely getting hit with, whatchamacallit here. Power of the dark side. Here it comes. 120% chance. Oh, that's not a power of the dark side at all. I don't think I drop a sorceress here. There's an argument for it because they'll get to draw with Palpatine now, which kind of like counteracts the Colossus. Oh no, they actually attacked with it. Well, let's do this. We could play a resupply. Yeah, it's fine. They claim we don't have any more actions. Ironically, Damian might actually be good in this specific instance. just because it draws cards. That's fair. I guess we just get as much damage as we can. Pershing. That's fine. I think we're gonna do this. Because the way we beat this deck is simply by out-damaging it. Face. They have a line in here. I know you can be underwhelmed and you can be overwhelmed. Have you ever been just whelmed? What is that from? That's from something specifically. I just can't remember what it is. Sure. We'll grab another unit. I like units. You like units. Everyone likes units. Okay, so we can flip a Var here, but do we want to? Because if we flip it, we could get OB or super lasered. I think we're doing this no matter what. The other option here is we can... Interesting. I think we force it. So we can do this. And then this. We could... No, that doesn't kill. We could ambush an Eathkoth. No, you know what? We're just gonna deploy. We'll play Kiadi to draw. And then we'll swing over this. I mean, if they have Super Laser, they just kind of do, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I have a lot of cards, so maybe it's okay. Like, I think we can just keep playing stuff, and eventually they'll run out of removal, right? That's how that works. We have so many cards. Just drop forever, you see no pressure, don't even play until after you see SLB. I didn't have a way to, like, out their current board, so I think I'm fine with that happening there. And we're just gonna beat them with card draw eventually. They can't keep up with it. 3 damage. Sure, we'll take Vader out. Hit here. Trigger this. This takes out Pershing. These are all good cards. I'm just gonna not resource. Any Kelleran? No, we took Kelleran out. I don't like Kelleran that much in this. Ooh, that's a little spicy though. So we would need 5 units on board. Actually, no, we don't, because Mace deals 4 to it. They might deploy Palpatine here, which is a little spooky. Do this. Yep, there's that. I messed this up. For some reason, I thought I could Yoda at the end of it, and I just can't. Definitely did this wrong. I mean, I guess we can... No, resupply doesn't clear either. Yeah, I shouldn't have played that mace. That was a mistake. Oh, well, we drew an Arkentis. That's pretty good. I shouldn't have played that mace, though. I should have played other things. Weirdly enough, all my units are too big. Loath Wolf. What the heck? Alright, so we have Yoda on one here, which is good. Sorcerer's Blast is also pretty good here. They have another triangle on deck. We might be in trouble. Oh, no. No triangle on deck. That's actually really good for us because we can do this into that and blow that up. Wolf FTW. Harnatu and Kellern and Green Hero and Forcex. He has 2 bodies. Protects himself. Good answer to SLB. Yeah, but like he's so useless in like other matchups is the thing. Well, we'll claim. Because I don't want Yoda to get blown up by Vader. These are all good cards. I guess I can resource this. Let's get these shields off so Vader can't kill Yoda. That's wonderful. I will mace now. Trigger. So mace is going to hit this. Yoda's going to hit Vader. Yeah, getting multiple Yoda triggers like this is just brutal. Yoda finally gets revenge on Palp. The game's not over. We have to fight through more super lasers and other shenanigans still. And more large triangles. Although he's playing weird things like Cobb Vanth and Lothwolf. So like... Oh, there's the super laser. Speak of the devil. I think I'm just going to throw an ether sprite out. It's not like it has much use in this anyways. That's fine. Do we want to force throw here? I want to force throw here. When they're down to 2, it's really useful. Oh no, never mind. They just had shit cards in hand. How do they draw a card? I'm confused. How did they draw another card? Alright, am I insane? I feel insane. Did they not have 2 cards in hand and then I forced through them? Night Sister hit graveyard? That's not how that works. It's a win defeated. I think that must have been a bug. That's the only way I can think of it. Okay, so can we clear this walker? We can not. I mean, we could play 3, which means we can hit 4, 6. I think I'd rather just not play Yoda this turn. No idea why I did that. That must have been a, Cobb Vanth. Oh, good call, Levy. Good call. No. It's a Cobb Vanth. That's why. I want to play Gunji and put a General's Blade on him. Honestly, let's just throw all the shit on him. Let's just make him a large man. That's a little spooky. Oh, and he put it in too, that's how. I was like, how did that die? I'm gonna swing base with this, I think. They were fighting for sure. This is such a weird list. Starting to think they don't even have triangles. Let's play Yoda. We'll heal 5 and kill off Anakin. Hopefully they claim here and then we can do something funny. Oh, nope, they popped it. Well, we gotta gain force if we want to trigger Yoda again. I really need like a Mace Windu or something like that here. Wait a Night Sister, we'll claim. Like, we're so close, too. That's the thing that stinks. And, of course, we didn't get any force units. Which means I think we swing? Yeah, no, Levy's OP. He knew immediately. He's got a heal here. We'll swing out this then. He's got so many tiny things. A maul, that's not great. Okay, well, we got some draw power, which is nice. This is a bizarre Palp deck? Yeah, it's like all little stuff, which is very annoying. Oh, Avenger Timely, that's really bad. That's probably gonna be game. We were so close and yet so far. I mean, I can technically not die this turn. But yeah, that's game. I needed like one more force throw that one turn. He also just kind of drew his big stuff in the right order, which didn't help. Kind of drew really lucky. In the end, it sort of mattered. Yeah. Feels kind of sus. No, we figured out what happened. Juan. It made sense. He went through his entire deck. I mean, I guess that's fair. It was just a weird, like, Cobb Vanth with a bunch of 2-drops, and that just kind of worked against us. I got to a point where I needed low-cost units, and I kept trying the high stuff. We'll keep this. This deck is kind of hard for me, too. Because, like, Adi and Jedi Consular just kind of get cooked on one here. But we'll give it a shot. But yeah, Greg, that is a really good point that when you go through your entire deck, you're gonna see your cards. So we have to play Adi here because, yeah, otherwise the Anakin effect, we can't claim force. Because the Anakin effect will just kill us. So we have to play this a little weirdly. Do we force throw first? No, I think we just do this. Well, the mace play also a small step back, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's fair. We'll have to see. So they played Marin instead. I'm going to force throw them. We either get a free Sabine kill or we get to do a lot of damage to Marin. Three damage. Yeah, we'll take out Sabine. That's fine. That means they have to, like, discard or swing into it. Do I want to play the Consular? I think I do. I want to make them have to discard. Because, like, they can swing into Consular, discard with Anakin, and then discard for Adigala, which I'm kind of fine with, because they just lose a lot of cards. Yep, they're going to do the full thing. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Well, they did get a bunch of stuff back there. I'm going to claim, because I want to blue leader first action into Marin. So, yep, we'll do this. Take out her. So now, like, Kiadi can trade, but that doesn't do a whole lot. I really like the blue leader in here. This card just has so much utility. Yep, that's perfectly fine. We'll get our force back. That's a little annoying. I guess it cost them 5, though. It's fine. So here's the question. Do we go Ethkoth plus Consular, or do we just resupply Carrier? Because they're gonna flip Anakin this turn. And if they have, like, Bravados, it could be sketchy. How does that card read again? I always forget exactly how this thing works. If you've defeated an enemy unit, it costs you... Okay, so they need to defeat a unit for it to cost less, which they can't do. In which case, I think we play the Ethkoth. Yeah, we're still at 0. We're going to go this route. They have double Anakin. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, though. That's why we played the Ethkoth, I think. I'll still play the Consular, I think. Also, he doesn't have any damage on his base, so, like, Anakin isn't that threatening right now. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right, too. Entrenched. That's interesting. So, like, they could entrench plus bravado here, but yeah, that's kind of fine. Obviously, it's not ideal, but, like, it's okay. Okay, see, this is good. So we can go Ethkoth into Anakin, and then Mace Windu kills him. And then we can flip Avar. Which, I mean, we're going to take 11 here, which isn't ideal, but it's perfectly fine. They sure are thinking about something. What are they thinking about? A force throw, maybe? Passes. Well, in this case, we're definitely doing that. They just missed 7 damage. Because they got greedy. So greedy. I'm gonna force throw them. So here's the question. Do we kill Luke here? Anakin, Champion, and Mortis? Yeah. Can't attack base with Entrenched. Oh, I'm dumb. That's why. 6 damage. Well, there goes an Anakin. I think I'm gonna go to base. Do or do not. Kid Fisto's Ether Sprite. We definitely don't need another Ethkoth. We don't have Ambush, right? No, we don't. Entrenching Anakin was wild. I mean, it makes sense if they have Bravado or something like that to hit a bunch of my units. Okay, so they did go to base, which is interesting. I'm gonna do or do not here. I want to draw. Constructed Saber is really good. I feel like if they had Rivals Fall, they would have played it immediately, so... There's the swing. We'll play a Lightsaber on Avar. So another Anakin or Luke does not kill Avar if I swing over the Luke now. That's fine. What are they thinking? They got a force throw? Force throw. I'm gonna discard the do or do not now, and then we'll just claim. He can still use skin ability for +2. That is true. But only if he attacks my unit. So 6. So neither of these actually kill Avar on sight. I think what the play next turn is going to be is swing with Avar. And then play an Ether Sprite. Oh, or we could just go for it all. The scary thing here is I know they play Power of the Dark Side. Like, because we could throw General's Blade on and just try and kill him. But that seems a bit risky. I think we just go to base. We don't need to be that risky. Because we get the Restore as well. Which puts us just at a really good number. And we can play Dangwang and Kit Fisto here. Face, face, face. Yeah, I think that's right, Craig. I keep saying Bravado, but maybe they don't even play it. I feel like every Anakin deck plays it. That's fine. Because they have to claim now. And we can also play the Master. And this gives them 2 things they have to out. Ooh, and we got a Yoda. That's also very good. Fisto can pop a shield? Oh, yeah. Yep. And that's game. Quite a good game, actually. That was a fun one. It's so easy to tell others to do it. I shout face because I need to do that in my games. Yeah, honestly, a big skill point in this game is like recognizing when you're like, all right, it's time to turn the corner and just go. It's focus too much on units, always been a problem. Yeah, it's such a like a delicate balance, right? You need to know how much your deck can do, where it's time to just focus on attacking, or whether you need to keep clearing. We can keep this. IG88. That is interesting. That's not something you see very often. I think we're gonna go this route. We're just gonna go Gunji into Blue Leader. We'll grab our force because it's free. We don't need 2 ETH Koths. Waylay. I mean, that's fine. I'll just replay it. That's a pretty terrible Waylay, I'm not gonna lie. We'll force throw them. Hey, we'll take some damage. I don't think we need dogfight at this point. Board control versus racing, yeah. Been a few games the last couple of nights where I've been playing and I had lethal, but I cleared a unit instead. Thankfully, I still won them, but I've lost those before. Yeah, it's a really important skill. Oh, and he already surrendered. Yeah, I really like, this was like the first leader I ever tried to get to work. And it's just so hard, like... Why? Tried everything in my power to make him good. He's just too sketchy. Oh boy, Avar Mirror. We have Gunji plus Adi plus Kit Fisto. This is pretty good. We're gonna keep this. I'm definitely keeping that Ether Sprite because there's a good chance we want to play it at some point here. You playing tomorrow? I usually go get on after from trivia. About to head to bed. So the plan right now is to stream again tomorrow, Greg. And it should be a little longer stream too. I always have to start late on Tuesdays because it's my my local night. My like locals in person. So I always have to start a little later. Good night, Greg. Hope you have a good sleep. Hooray! Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of life stuff lately. That's why I didn't stream as much the last couple of days. I'm getting a new job and stuff, so like it's been a little sketchy. Just trying to figure out exactly like good times to stream, and it's just stressful, obviously too. So force a throw. Do I just lose the Sorcerer's Blast here? I was gonna play it, but I don't have to. Yeah, it's fine, sure. Who needs to do things on their turn? Doing things is overrated. Like I said, I want to keep the Ether Sprite, so we have Kiati, so we don't need Do or Do Not. I'm usually on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday is usually a pretty good night because I don't have a lot of stuff going on. Get a life lunch? I'm trying! Unfortunately, the unemployed stream Star Wars Unlimited doesn't quite pay the bills. But it's fun. I'm getting to go back and work at the casino dealing blackjack like I did before a number of years ago. That should be a good time. I had a lot of fun with the deck with that job before. Nell says I'll be volunteering tomorrow, so probably late again. Hey, it's all good. Smiter smashing is time consuming. Is that your volunteer job, Liam? Smiter smashing? When are you finishing Battlefront? Sometime soon. It might be this week. It kind of depends. I might do Battlefield Thursday or Friday. Depends on what happens. They have Force. So killing the Jedi and hiding doesn't do much right now. We could dogfight with the Ethkoth. That goes up to 6. 7, 8. No, we still wouldn't be able to, whatchamacallit, so... Do I Ether Sprite the Infused Brawler here? That seems wasteful. No, let's just clear it. It's fine. Seems like a sweater job. It's not volunteering. That's national service. That's funny. You can use the Sprite to defeat the upgrades on the Infused Brawler. I kind of want to save it for a lightsaber. I feel like he's got to play a lot of them. Dealing a card again. Oh, Jesus. That's a good one, Edwin. I like that one. Oh, I'm going to have to discard a card. But I'm going to ramp, which is good. We'll do this. And I think we'll just play Kit Fisto. Or Kit Fisto, Kiati. But yeah, like 7 or 8 years ago, I worked at the casino dealing, and it was really fun, honestly. The hours are kind of shit, so we'll have to see where my streaming schedule ends up. But I am still planning on doing it as much as possible. And I definitely will still be doing it. It's just like the nights I do it might change. And hopefully my hours don't change too much. That's the hope. I don't need another Ethkoth, I don't think. I mean, we could timely it. That would get our Avar flip this turn. No, it's fine. We'll just do this. Kit Kiati Fisto. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Kit Kiati Fisto Gala. There we go. Yeah, I think I should have resourced the Timely instead and just done the Ethkoth play. Then we could have got Avar out quick. Because as it is now, we're probably just getting it out pretty close to the same turn as them, which isn't as good, obviously. Edwin says my locals are Thursday, planning on going to my first major smooth tournament on Saturday. Oh, sick, Edwin. Is it like a PQ or... Oh, wow. They had nothing to play on 6 either? They're gonna get cooked here. Do I have a way to use the force? Oh, yeah, I have another Kiadi. That's a little wasteful, but I guess it is what it is. I definitely want to get out of this turn. Okay, Kellerin. Good, good. Something I can send this Kiadi into, so I can play another one. That's fine. Ooh, do I want to timely this Kiadi out? Part of me wants to do that. So if I timely the Kiadi out, I can kill the Kellerin, which is very useful. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. I have 2 of them anyways. Now we can deploy Avar, get our 8 in, and we're way up on tempo. What don't I want here? I don't need draw, that's for sure. Cousin to Inferno 4, Lampike Sentinel. I think they're dead, though, because we can hit base, and then we can Nimon Strike their Jedi in honor, and they're just die. And it's not like Green-Red has a way to deal with that, either. Oh, I guess they could do that. I didn't think about them just... actually just hitting me. PQ up north? Sick! Good luck! I suppose I'll probably see you again before then, but... Gains force. Okay, okay. I'm gonna pass and see what they do. So I'd love to play a mace here. Oh, or they could just die. This Nimon Strike... Wait. Those bastards, they time-lead it. Alright, well now I think I'm just gonna play something. Sure, we'll play our Kenties because they can't Nimon Strike that with a bar. Well, that's rude. We'll claim, that's fine. Avar comes out, but I don't think she can do anything because she can't hit across space and ground. More than likely, but I appreciate it. Yeah. GG. Dude really wanted to defeat your leader? He wanted her gone. I am a little sad because, like, I feel like Avar is such a cool leader. But, like, we're not getting more force using cards, right? Because it's like a one-time set mechanic thing. That makes me kind of sad because I really wish we had, like, a couple more cards to make her good. Because she's so close, right? Like... unbelievably close. Well, that's annoying. I'm gonna Sorceress Blast, I think. Yeah, because we can still play these then. Well, we don't need more Consulars, that's for sure. How much does this give? 3/3? It's probably gonna go on that. I was gonna say if it went on the other thing, then... like, we actually had a chance at killing it, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that here. They might do more Force Focus sets in the future. I know, but I don't think they'll do it till after it rotates, like, you know what I mean? Bashik. Do I want to Force Throw that? Part of me wants to. I want to draw. Can we just outpace them? Could we just be faster? Is that even possible? They're going to hit me for 8 this turn. You know what? I want to draw some cards. I regret drawing some cards. I mean, we have this too. We got a lot of damage coming through, but I don't know if we're going to be able to be faster than they are. Yeah, it's one of the issues I have with set design. Feels very compartmentalized. They got into a good set of rebel cards with set force. I mean, it could happen. Incoming outmaneuver? That would be gross. Ooh, Ether Sprite on curve, baby. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Because that was a gross top deck. Holy smokes. How do we deal with this shielded leader? Bam! Ether Sprite. One of them might try to do what Fab does and have supplemental card slots. Remember when I had to actively convince you, Keith, that Fisto's Ether Sprite was good? You've thoroughly convinced me. Ether Sprite is a good card. Hilariously, we still might not win. But we sent a message. Alright, ooh, actually Blue Leader is pretty good. We can take a lot of things out, but they only have to do 6. I don't think we can win this, but we're gonna give it our shot. Alright, so next we have to Sorceress Blast. Deal 3 to this. We just died. Why did we die? Oh, because this has raid. Yeah. We still lost, but we sent a message. Close? Yeah, we needed, like, I don't know. It was pretty close, I guess, but... Yeah, I agree. I wish that, like... I wish they did some sort of... Because it feels like certain leaders kind of get shafted a little bit when they're, like, really, like, specific to their decks. I don't know. Oh, rude. Ether Sprite's probably not necessary in this one. Wish I had something better to put Consular out with. I want this resupply, I think. So I guess we do this. Yeah, with Lando and Smuggle, for example. I mean, Lando is pretty close to good enough. I've lost that deck in events before. That deck is spooky. Oh, that's a bunch of lightsabers. But yeah, like, Force is such a fun mechanic. I wish we had more of it, I guess is what it comes down to. Let's go with General's Blade, and then we can play Adi afterwards. Archlon, hey, welcome to the stream. Ooh, Avar really wanted to try Lando for Green Force. That leader is rough to try and use, honestly. It's not impossible or anything, but it's just hard. There's so many other things to do. I don't have a good play this turn. Just a constructed lightsaber. Maybe they'll go on Consular. Will you just go big Consular game? I still say Lego set with 20-odd cards from each mechanic might be fun. That could be fun. Liam says, I mentioned this for Inferno 5 last night. I sort of want FFG to unban everything for like a month to see what rises to the top. Then put the ban cards back in jail just for fun. I mean, we're going to have an unlimited format. That is basically what that is. It doesn't have any ban lists or anything. I mean, Smuggle still feels like a very underused mechanic in my opinion. So, Juan, the problem with Smuggle is it's actually really, really powerful, and they had to be really careful with how they ended up, like, using it. Because if they're not careful, that mechanic just goes insane, and all of a sudden, anyone ever plays is Smuggle. Everyone says Smuggle is a mechanic I wish was evergreen. I mean, we're getting Plot in the next set, which is basically Smuggle, but a little less, but you can only do it, like, the turn you play your leader. What did they... on Jedi Consular. Okay. Sure, I'll throw that out then. I suppose I could have played a resupply carrier this turn. I didn't even really think about it. Funnily enough. That was probably a better play, but I guess it's fine. Triple Dark Raid beats your Triple Dark Raid? Yeah, but before rotation, I'll sit sets out, no bans. Just see if the old broken stuff is just as broken. I think that Django would still be crazy. My theory is that maybe Boba Force would be insane, actually. It's a little more balanced now because the other stuff's kind of come up in power. Damn, no Force things. I guess he only gets units. So part of me thinks he might be fine now. But I feel there's even more pings in this set. So, like, Django just keeps getting crazy. Smuggle and Plot become lands if they're solid enough? Yeah. I have to ask if you ever deal with Seasoned Fleet Admiral when you played Yoda Red. We deal with it by killing it, Archlon. That's how we deal with it. Because that card gets silly if you let it go off. Oh, we can play our Kenties here. That's actually way better. Oh, if it doesn't... Yep, never mind. It's dead. Ah, well. Django without triple Dark Raid is not unbeatable, but it would have triple Dark Raid. That's the problem. Also, I think they just play Sneak Attack, and it's just as crazy. Plus, if you play it with Force, you can use the new thing that plays off the top. Like, there's a lot of really silly things you can still do with Django. Would it be broken? Maybe not, but it would still be pretty crazily good. That card won me a game against Kylo so quickly? Yeah. So you know what the funniest thing about Seasoned Fleet Admiral is, Archlon? Ooh, I'll grab that, sure. Do I play that now? Yeah, it seems good. Oh, I didn't have Force! No! Alright, I was so distracted by Seasoned Fleet Admiral. You play it in Twin Suns, and it's crazy. Because if you play it in Twins... Oh my god, I just walked into that Vader too. I just threw this game super hard. Alright, no one look at this game, alright? No one look at it. Don't look at my shame. Sorry, Seasoned Fleet Admiral. You can play it in Twin Suns. Because in Twin Suns, it triggers off of, it triggers every time you plan, use the plan experience thing. Like the initiative token. You just get to put a thing on it. So like every turn, you're guaranteed to get at least one token. Or one experience, and it's just crazy good. Sneak is okay, but at least the guy won't get it back to his hand. Oh, lunch. Yeah, no one look at that. This game doesn't count. Oh, he's gotta kill his own Anakin. That's funny. Oh, he definitely defeated the wrong... Oh, really? It's only got 2 left. So we have 8 health. Yeah, Constructed Saber kills you, my guy. That's game over. It's a Saber. Saber! Liam's just yelling at me from the back. I saw it. I saw it. I'm not being distracted by chat. You're being distracted by chat. uh... I got too excited about one of my favorite Twin Sons cards, that's why. Whistles inconspicuously. On for... God, this deck is so good. I don't know how it took people so long to find this deck. Sick burn, get him lunch. Force throw on... Or Sorcerer's Blast on 1 is good, but we don't have a follow-up, so we'll have to mulligan. Ooh, to get better. Now we have a follow-up with that, at least. That's solid. Part of me wants to keep this lightsaber, but I got nothing to put it on. I guess do or do not isn't really necessary right now. All these plans, and he's going to go turn 1 C-3PO, and I'm going to throw my keyboard across the room. Can you sack the queen? 2 1-drops? Question mark. There it is. Oh, sure, I'll draw a card. That sounds amazing. Force throw is also good. As much as I want to go Gunji Force throw, I think we just blue leader here. Oh, what is this? Oh, Han, okay. I think now we're going to go Gunji and we could Force throw the resupply carrier at it. If he doesn't play another card, I'm going to do that. That puts him so many cards behind. And like clearing their board so like the Han flip doesn't untap a bunch of energy is like the best way to deal with this. Actually, do we force throw them? If we force throw them, we kill 2 things now. I'm gonna force throw them. Change of plans. Because, yeah, we kill this. Either way. Get our force back. Ooh, and this. Okay, we're definitely good now. We don't even need this resupply anymore. Zero the Hutt is probably my favorite Twin Sons card. It would inappropriate among thieves, but I've never actually gotten to play it. That's fair. So I discovered one of my favorite genres of music I never needed to know, but I guess it would be called chess rock pop. I've seen shorts of that, actually. Funnily enough, I win. Yeah, we'll just attack with Gunji and see what they do. They're playing a Bashik. Why did I attack with Gunji first? That was bad. I think I'm going to Sorceress them now. And then I'm going to Force throw them on their turn. Ooh, another one. Or I guess Blue Leader trades here too. Plus Gunji restores and clears Bashik, so we should be good. Kylo 2TT is pretty much owning my local scene. It's so fast. Play Yoda. Yoda crushes that deck. It's so bad. Chess Matka. Probably the best one known. Ray Blue can stop a bunch of cheap restore and sentinels. Yeah, like all you need is sentinels and you need ways to out their guy on 1. Force throw you, please. Oh, it was only a turncoat. What do I want to do about that? I think I'm still just doing this. Alright, deck, give me something useful here. There's so many cards that could do so many good things. That's pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. We'll grab us an Heathcoth, though. Ooh, they jammed my Force throw. Very, very spicy. Yeah, we're starting to take more damage than I would like. Unfortunately, Timely Heathcoth doesn't actually... Oh, we can give this Sentinel. There we go. That's good. That's going to be a problem for them. Ray Blue, yep. I won a couple of Source Showdowns with Luke 1 Green. Blue-Green is my jam. I'll check some Ray decks. Yeah, Luke Green is good. There's a guy at my locals, we call him Restore Ryan, because, like, all he likes to play is that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know when we're actually going to get to play Avar. We kind of ended up having, like, no cards. Well, we'll claim on the Poe. Okay, now we can flip Avar. I guess I'd rather have the Sorceress Blast. Neiman Strike could go really hard if we get the right cards. But the Blast is a safer option because it hits the Y-Wing. Let's go for the greedy play. So we'll swing here. That triggers our draw. Grab our Yoda. Okay, we're good. Yoda actually seals us up. That's fine. We will deploy Miss Avar. Well, that is a good chunk of damage, but we're going to get to heal 5 years, so we're fine. And they're now at 15, which means this game's over. Plus, if we need to, we can Yoda trigger the Kiadi in case they play like another Falcon or something. So I think that's the only way we would lose. Nope, that's game. A G. Easy. Gotta type it like this one. There you go. That's the right way to do it. No turn 2, even though we have Sorcerer's Blast. So we'll mulligan. This goes down. Oh, easy. 2 uniques. LOL. Love seeing this deck go positive. Makes me fairly confident I'm on the right path. Adding in, like, the Ether sprites and stuff did a lot for it, I think. I still have a sneaking suspicion that you don't actually need... So, I know you're not going to like this because it's not as fun, but I think the dogfights and the Nimian strikes you actually might not need. I think I would take all the dogfights out and just play 3 Nimian strikes and just have it be that. Because then you still get some of it, but you don't, you're not, like, committed to it, you know what I mean? I must update my online lingo. Because, like, it's really nice to have, like, one for Avar or Ethkoth, but I can't think of any of these games I've played 2 in. I've been using Fine Edition in my Ray Red deck. It's really fun. Anti-Force Throw turns on Anakin. Can grab Fallen Lightsaber or Chewie Pilot from anywhere. Worst case, pay 2 for it. Wait, I don't think it grabs Chewie Pilot. It's gotta be an equip, not a... Or it's gotta be an upgrade. We'll discard this. Then I think we're just gonna go for the Yoda's lightsaber. Trades really well into this stuff. No reason to trigger that. But that'll kill Ahsoka. Evan says, I agree. I think I may go 3 Dogfight, 3 Timely. I think the extra 1 damage from Nimian Strike is better. There just isn't very many non-forced units anyways. So if I were you, I would play Nimian over, thing. It can play pilots? I don't think it can. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before. Let me double check. Oh, we don't need... Do I want 2 Ethkoth? Nah, that's bad. Let's see. Fine Edition is in here. Yeah, it's got to be an upgrade from hand or discard, so you can't use it to play pilots because they're not upgrades, they're units. Sure, I'll take this out. Fine. Benestra, that's cool with me. We will claim our initiative. Put Timely down. I thought they were both. No, they're just considered units. They're only units in the hand. Like, you can't, like, discard them for Kylo or anything like that. Yeah, they only count as upgrades once they're on the field. I'm pretty sure on that one. I mean, I could technically be incorrect, but, like, I'm 99% sure. I mean, there's an easy way to check this. All we have to do is go look for a pilot. And you just have to look. Yep, see at the top bar? Hold on. It'll be easier if I click on it. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, if it lets me. There we go. Hold on, let me play my game as well so I'm not making this guy annoyed. So up here, it says unit. The upgrades say upgrade. There's a message for you in Discord. Fine Edition can play pilots? Really? Okay, I'll look at it in a second. Let me finish this game first. That is fine. I think we mace that. Because I don't want them bouncing it with Qui-Gon. What was this? Exhaust a friendly unit or use exhaust and draw. Ah, that's fine. I don't mind that. I would have been broken if they made them both. So I know they're not upgrades in the hand. Maybe there's a weird thing where they're upgrades in the discard pile. Like, that would be the only thing I could think of, but that would be pretty big news to me. I'll stall the game without doing anything? I'm sorry! People are saying things. I gotta look it up. Do I want to play this constructed lightsaber? Is that greedy? We could just play resupply. Yeah, that's greedy, especially because we can kill Qui-Gon. Wait, why can we kill Qui-Gon? When did they attack? Oh, they cleared Adi. That's what it was. Maybe they'll play a space unit. Oh my god, they played a space unit. Oh, it's so much value. Oh, what, it playing that card? I mean, this game's over now. They just got cooked by that space unit. I was making a joke about them playing a space unit, and then they played a space unit. That's how you know it's bad. We're about to make the biggest Avar in the history of Avars. They might just surrender, though, honestly. Come on, let me put the constructed lightsaber in the General's Blade on her. U-wing reinforcements. But what if they play a Sentinel? You ruined this guy's whole career. What could they even play that would be bad? I mean, they're like a Kelleran into an Obi-Wan is kind of like their best thing. Oh, Luke into Obi-Wan. Oh, I think he gets to trigger Luke. That's kind of neat. Man, that sure is neat. It would be a shame if their entire life bar disappeared. Or I could play the Ether Sprite. That's even more bully. That's so bully. Alright, it's funny. We'll do it. Sometimes you just gotta be mean, right? Okay, let me look at the... I think you could have done both. I think I was one resource short. Pretty sure I was at 10. But let me take a look at that thing you were pointing out. Pulling up my Discord. Give me one sec. Discussion. Do pilots count as... Okay, pull on. I'll pull this over because it's just Liam. Do pilots count as upgrades when in hand or in discard for a purpose of a fine addition or units or abilities that only work with based on the actual unit type card. No, they are units when hand deck discard pile. However, if a card ability says play an upgrade, you can play a card with the piling keyword through that ability, and it counts as if you're playing an upgrade. You can't play pilots as upgrades via stuff like U-Wing reinforcement. Clarifying further, so I can legally play a piloting keyword like Set for Bosk via U-Wing reinforcement or via Fine Edition. I'll double check if a Fine Edition lets you play an upgrade from discard pile specifically. It definitely works from hand. I have confirmed that you can play a discard pilot as an upgrade using Fine Edition. Interesting. So it's because it plays it, the wording says plays as a upgrade. Let me look real quick. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. No mercy. Sweep the leg. Do I sell cards by any chance? I mean, I do sell my own cards. I need to make a new TCG player account. I used to sell on there. But like at locals and stuff, I sell cards. Fine Edition. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Any units defeated displays play an upgrade from your hand or any player's discard pile. I mean, I believe the ruling. That still doesn't sound right to me. But okay. How can you play an upgrade if it's not an upgrade? Yeah, whatever. I believe you. It's not a card I really play, so... You start selling online, let me know. That's fair. I do sell in, like, there's some Facebook groups. Like, buy-sell Facebook groups. I sell on them all the time. You need a Yoda still? I still need a Yoda too. No turn one. We'll mulligan. This is kind of a weird... Yeah, this stinks. You might have to go Gunji into General's Blade, which just walks right into them. Oh, I probably shouldn't have clicked. Well, I guess it's fine. A pilot specifically in the sense that it can be played as an upgrade, so I can see the ruling. That makes sense. That is unusual, though, because usually this game is, like, super duper straightforward with their rulings. So the fact that they, like, it's even kind of potentially not obvious is surprising to me. I think I'm going to force throw them over General's Blade. I'm just too scared to power the dark side. And that's fine. The idea is to kill Krennic here. That's not ideal. Oh, we did get a blue leader, though. Even if it didn't fight, it's still fun to grab Kylo's Shadow Intentions out of their discard. It is, and the fact that I always forget that it plays it without the cost, too, which is pretty crazy. Like, that's pretty wild, actually. Oh, man, this is going to be a lot of damage. This deck is kind of spooky, to be honest. If it gets the right cards, it can kind of just go off. Take a look at this. They've just got 15 damage on my base by turn 3. Morgan Elspeth is an interesting choice. I haven't seen that much before. I think I'm force throwing myself here, honestly. Yeah, we can't afford to take the damage. As much as I would like to keep this Argentes, I don't think we can. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Yeah, that's fair. Taking Craving Power is actually pretty good, Liam. That's an interesting concept. I could see taking Craving Power, like, being a real thing. Remember that enemy has to be defeated, but then you can play it for no effect? Yeah. They use it to trigger when defeated abilities. That makes sense. Having 0 cost card in hand against Force Throw is great. Yeah, that is true. I think we hit their face here. I don't want them to be able to double trigger both, and I would love to get the restore a second time, so we're going to do that way. Get our draw. Nimin might actually be useful here. That sucks that they can, like... They can still double trigger. Yeah, I don't think I have a better play, though. It's so much damage. Can I just get, like, a Mace Windu here? Oh my god, they have another action, too. That's so rough. They trade both in, you're getting the damage, but more importantly, 2 restore triggers. Yeah, I mean, they did trade that in, which is essentially the same thing as me attacking one of them. The problem here is I had to take that double 6 earlier, and that just kind of sunk me. And we're like 1 turn off from doing anything relevant. Yeah, we're just dead on this turn, I'm pretty sure. The Consular didn't help. Unfortunately, we are just cooked. Aggro be aggroing. And we can boop. Putting Morgan Elspeth in here is interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It is restore, which is nice. It triggers your effects. In, like, the red version specifically, it's kind of neat. Nozzle says, got a zonk. Good night, everybody. Good night, Nozzle. If only Avar came out at 8. Yeah, she'd be a lot better if she was 1 turn earlier, Juan. I think they were really scared when they made her. Ooh, Ray. That's not something you always see. Probably could have kept the lightsaber now I think about it. You know, force card. Yeah, I'll just play this. That's fine. I could have blown up the witch, but I think it's fine not doing that. See if I regret it here, if they just instantly throw a saber on it. Can you send me the updated list or post it on Discord at the end of the night? Sure. They always go in the, They always go in the description of the video, Edwin. So just check tomorrow, it'll be there. Don't need 2 of these. They were scared of her, but they let Boba and Jango go crazy. Yeah, well, she was later, though. It's not... Boba and Jango were earlier. Also, I don't think they realized how good Jango was gonna be. If they had not used so many... Like, brought so many crazy things that worked with Jango that early, I think that he would have been fine, honestly. Oh. They just blew him the hell up. Okay, that's fair. We're going into 6, so that's resupply carrier. I think we just do it. Yeah, and then next turn we can go into Avar with Mace. That's fine. It's not like we're high on damage or anything. Grab our force. Claim Mr. Plo Koon. Do I have a timely? I don't. That's sad. Timely would have been great here for Mace. But that's fine. I guess we'll just kill the Youngling Padawan then. I'm okay with this trade if they play another unit. Let's deploy Avar. Ooh, they're gonna will my resupply? Oh, they willed that? That's kind of surprising. Well, I'll take out Plo Koon. I wish this Ray had a different flip condition. Like, I wish it was like, for every event card in your discard, deal some damage or something. Like, that would be so much better than her weird draw 2 thingy. I don't really like it. Ooh, Nimmin Strike. That's pretty spicy. Dang, they really just sent that Qui-Gon in there. She didn't even have that much damage left on her. Just do this. I think we'll use the mace damage on Rey. Is it worth nimming her? Probably. Or we could just nimmin the witch. No, I think we hit her. Well, 7, that's 3 overwhelm. Yeah, because if I do this, resupply is a 1 tap. Ooh, there's a Yoda too. Many thanks. That's a bold strategy. It's a synergize with the Hermit card, I believe. Unit? Maybe. Oh, that's rude. They killed my unit. Oh, no, they just bounced it. They discarded my Kiadi. That's mean, though. Sure, why not? 2 damage to Witch of the Mist. The most unimpressive Yoda ever. Oh, I definitely didn't realize. Oh, I got raid! What the heck? Alright, they're dead. Boop. Yeah, I just feel like she should have had some sort of damaging flip, you know? I actually really like that idea that I just randomly came up with of like when she flips for everything in her discard, deal a damage to a unit. So she kind of like flips like Yoda and blows up a unit, but in like a red way. Alright, I think this is going to be the last game, everybody. Sounds like people are going to bed and stuff anyways. So we're going to call last game on this one. Against Kanan is interesting. Do I want Force? Yeah, it's fine. They have Jedi Temple. Let's just dump the Nimmin, I think. I wish Rey could discard her ability. Yeah, like... Or like even just a regular draw too would be interesting. Oh, they can definitely give that a thing here. I think we still do it. Because they're going to be able to shield it now, right? That's so annoying. Don't do that. I'll just claim. I feel like Kanan is so good exclusively if, like, Wolf happens. If not, he's just bad. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, I was thinking she should be able to pull back a Force event or 2 from discard on flip, refill her hand. That could be interesting. Yeah, like, on flip, just grab a Force upgrade or a Force event from your discard. That could be a good thing. It's just, like, such a random ability for that kind of leader, right? She's like, oh, I ping and also discard my hand for some reason. Okay. And it makes it really hard to play late game stuff with her. Like, if she was a 5 flip... I think that'd be a lot more valid. That's right, because it can just do it again, right? God, that's so... Oh, it's so annoying! This leader's so annoying. Alright, well, let's take one off. That's fine. I can finally kill the stupid wolf. Guessing they're gonna kill blue leader. Oh, they didn't. Well, that's fine. We'll claim. Means we can out the stupid consular, too. Alright, well, my bad. They just have 5 of them. We can actually flip Avar this turn, funnily enough. Right? Because that's... We'll be at 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Well, it's 2 a.m. about my bedtime. Thanks for running the core list. I appreciate the insights. No problem, Edwin. Thanks for supplying the list for us. Well, they've got 2 consulars, so I guess at this point we just don't bother with them. Oh my god, they're gonna regret that Rivals Fall so much. Do they have 2? They have to have 2, right? Like, that's the only reason they would have done that. There's no way. Okay, well, they do have 50 Rivals Falls, let me tell you. Are they even gonna flip Kane in here? Do I even bother killing these? Sure, we'll kill one. Why not? Triple Jedi Consulars? I know, right? Too much consoling. So Kanan comes over. I think we just go to base? I guess we could Yoda. Just go to base. I don't even know anymore, man. General's Blade. That's rude. I guess it's Yoda then. Just to take the shield off him. Alright. I'm being threatened. Oh, is he's being cheeky about it? Which is interesting. 70-degree grade, entirely too much ramp. I know, right? Well, we'll do that. That man does not want to pay full price for anything. I know, right? Goodbye, Yoda. You did well. I guess we'll swing here then? I think we can just claim. And that's game. Yep, that's game. It's a funny Kanan, though. Boop. Alright, everyone. Ended up 13-8. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. Oh, hold on. He wants a rematch. Alright, we'll confirm the rematch. I don't have a side deck, but... He wants a rematch. We'll play a rematch. We'll play a rematch. We'll play one more. Consular's a good start, so we'll keep it. Although we don't have a lot to go into, unfortunately, here. He wants to keep the stream going? Yeah. I guess we can get rid of the assault cruiser. Maybe we should have kept that. He actually does have some scary space units, depending on what he plays. Yeah, sure. We'll General's Blades all around. This only hits units, right? Yeah. I hope he doesn't, like, play a wolf after this. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, that's a bit silly, though. I might actually use the dogfight here, funnily enough. Actually, do I just resupply carrier? I definitely resupply carrier. That's actually way better than the other silly thing I was gonna do. It's generally a good card. It's plays an Obi-Wan. We'll get our force back. Consular, something's coming out. We'll claim. And we are taking a little bit of base damage, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Malakili? Excuse me? That's not a thing. Well, first things first, let's get rid of this. You could have attacked, used the 2 discount on the carrier. You know what, Edwin? That was way better than what I did. Good call. I'm gonna force throw them now, I think. Just because I want to hit the one card in their hand. Gunji, eh? Let's take that shield off. You don't need that. Play Avar. Get our draw 2. Those are both terrible, actually. I think we might lose this. Ether Sprite. I needed that like 5 games ago. Oh my god, I didn't have Force from Ace. I'm a big derp. Since he wants a cheap wolf, yeah. Shatter Point. I lose now. I don't think I was going to win anyways, but I definitely threw there with the mace. It's not like I could have flipped a bar or anything, but he's going to have a big cannon now. I might actually just be dead this turn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm just actually dead. Could have attacked with General's Blade and then played mace. I mean, I guess. It doesn't change anything, though. It's a tie. We'll take a tie. We'll take a tie. It's... give him the old GG. Alright, 13 and 9. That is also acceptable. Deck is really fun. It's probably not, like, super duper competitive. No, Juan. I'm tired. I won't go sleep. But yeah, still super fun deck. I'll put the end one we were playing in the description after it goes back up if you guys want to see that at all. But yes, please like the video if you haven't. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. I'm getting really, really close to 1,000, which is awesome. Looks like we have mostly regulars here tonight, which is fine too. But yeah, good night everyone. Hope you have a good night and I'll see you again soon.